Live from downtown Spokane, this is 4 News Now, Special Edition.
An 18-year-old has been arrested in connection to a shooting downtown late Friday night. Thanks for joining us here on a special edition of 4 News Now. I'm Jordan Smith. That shooting happened at the 7-Eleven on 2nd Avenue just before 11 p.m. Police say an altercation began to escalate, and then one man shot another man multiple times before fleeing the scene. Police tracked down that suspect to an apartment complex on 5th and Havana early this morning, and then police and SWAT surrounded the area and took that suspect, 18-year-old Richard Smith, into custody. He faces first-degree assault charges, and there's no word yet on the condition of the man who was shot. Well, joining the armed forces is challenging, and trying to join as an amputee is nearly impossible. But one Spokane nurse is trying to make that change, fighting for her dream. Our Hunter Bertram has her story.
My job is to not only prove myself, but prove to them that other disabled people can also do the job.
Hannah Vankera is on a mission.
I'm a fighter. I know that everyone else who wants to serve is a fighter.
Since she was a little girl, Hannah has been missing one thing, part of her left leg. Born with a bone deformity that affected her growth, Hannah has spent her life shattering all expectations.
And she's such an inspiration just living her life because she's never let anything stop her, including being told no.
That no was from the United States Air Force after Hannah had applied to become a flight nurse and serve her country.
There is already a double standard within the military. A lot of service members that are disabled during service can be kept on.
One of the major fighting points for Hannah and her supporters is that individuals who become disabled or lose a limb while serving in the armed forces are allowed to continue their service. However, those who have disabilities unrelated to service are not given the opportunity to join the forces.
It'll do nothing but strengthen the people that she serves and the military as a whole.
Alex Gates is Hannah's prosthetist and joined her in Washington when lobbying for a change last year. The initial bill passed the House but failed in the Senate. Recently, with the help of Congresswoman Kathy McMorris Rodgers, they reintroduced the Hannah Vankera Service Act bill. It challenges the military's current blanket medical standards regarding amputee acceptance into service.
I'm fighting for everyone here, and I feel like it's an honor to represent the physically disabled community.
Part of the introduced bill includes a person must still pass a fitness ability test, and if they can, they'd be allowed to serve regardless of missing limbs.
I understand and respect their rules. However, I want them to see me plus my leg. Together, I can do exactly what I would be doing now as a nurse and serving our country at the same time.
Reporting in Liberty Lake, Hunter Bertram, 4 News Now.
All right, Hunter, thanks for that story there. We'll take a live look out of Spokane, and wow, it was a beautiful sunny Saturday, but enjoy while you can because this kind of weather is not sticking around forever, right, Matt?
Yeah, this is kind of our last day of relative peace because we have a very active weather pattern going into the end of the weekend and next week. That starts off with windy weather down low, snowy weather up high, and then some big changes in temperature as we go throughout the upcoming week. Now, already we have started to see the winds begin to pick up, and you've likely noticed that if you've been out and about this afternoon. Look at Spokane. On the West Plains of the airport, 22-mile-an-hour winds. We're already gusting to 30, and we are going to be even windier heading into tomorrow. That is the next big thing that you're going to notice right off the bat as we get into tomorrow afternoon. More than any wet weather that will make it down to the valley floors. That's largely going to be a mountain problem tomorrow. We'll see gusts up to 50 miles an hour in this area of a wind advisory that now pretty much covers our entire region, Spokane and Coeur d'Alene. On the Palouse, it's going to be even windier, gusts to 55 miles an hour. Wouldn't surprise me if we saw a 60 or 2. Now, when you get in this 45 to 55 mile an hour range, you can see some tree damage. You may see some isolated power outages. It is not as severe as some of the many bigger windstorms we've had, but it is going to be windy enough that you just want to keep an eye on things and definitely don't leave the trash cans out. Then in the evening, we're also going to have some issues on the mountain passes with blizzard-like conditions because there's going to be a lot of snow. We'll tell you how to get across safely coming up.
All right, Matt, thanks for that. We now know the name of the woman who died following a car chase with Spokane police last Friday. The county medical examiner's office says 18-year-old Sally Ann Yamain died after being taken to the hospital. According to court documents, she shot herself after police boxed the car in. 4 others in the car with her are accused in a tool theft scam. Police say they intended to rob someone who met up with them to get their stolen tools back by responding to an online ad. 3 18-year-old men and a 16-year-old all face several charges but will not be charged in Yamain's death. U.S. Marshals are asking for your help to locate this man, David Cato. Cato is a suspect in multiple burglaries and is considered to be armed and dangerous. Anyone with information is asked to contact the U.S. Marshals Office. A Spokane man convicted of sexually exploiting a 12-year-old will be spending the next 20 years in prison. The Department of Homeland Security says Brian Powell scammed a child into a rural Alaskan village into giving him underage sexual abuse content through social media.
You're turning your kid loose onto a highway that they have no idea what the left and right margins are. They have no idea that there might be a pothole in the road that they might hit. You have to educate your kids. You have to have the hard conversation that dangers exist.
Special agents say that they've discovered at least 7 other victims tied to Powell and believe that there could be more out there. If the names Brian Powell or his aliases Brian Gaither or Tyshawn Gaither ring a bell, you should contact the Department of Homeland Security. You can find the information about this story and ways to contact HSI on KXLY.com. The increase of opioid overdoses and deaths on the streets of Spokane is threatening our community. And there are many different illicit drugs available. And if combined, they can prove to be lethal. Under a statewide program, the local organization Compassionate Addiction Treatment has been testing small drug samples and collecting the data to learn what drugs are on the streets. Bobby Lee Moskaloff with Compassionate Addiction Treatment is managing the program. 6 years ago, Moskaloff says that she was out on the streets herself struggling with drug addiction. She says she understands how dangerous these drugs are and wants to save people's lives.
So with something like this, I can test people's drugs and maybe I'll find something that's new, and that nobody's seen before, and we can let people know about it.
The University of Washington Addictions Drug and Alcohol Institute will compile the results, which will then be available on its website. Anyone can stop by the center and get drugs tested at no charge. Well, this morning at People's Park in Spokane, a group of volunteers gathered to pick up some trash. From tires to fast food wrappers, volunteers gathered multiple garbage bags full of trash. The group's founder encourages everyone to do the same.
Just don't pick up anywhere dangerous, no highways. But if you see it and you pick it up, you've just made the world a better place. It's pretty easy.
Pretty easy. To find information on how you can join the group or report areas that are in need of a cleanup, you can find the information on our website, KXLY.com. We still have much more ahead here on this special edition of 4 News Now. Thousands have come out to the Lunar New Year celebration event at the Spokane Convention Center. How you can still be a part of the fun. And can anyone stop the Cougs right now? The top 25 men's teams gearing up for a showdown in Tempe tonight. Alex Crescenti breaks down everything you need to know coming up.
And we'll talk about more about some big changes coming up in your forecast. We've got winter weather up high. We've got a windy day coming down low and even a chance for a little bit of rain heading into the afternoon. Plus, there's going to be some big changes in temperatures heading into the work week. All that coming up.
Download the KXLY Plus app on your connected TV.
4 News Now is brought to you by Horizon Credit Union, proud sponsor of the Extreme Team.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'll get right to the point. It's the extended President's Day super sale at Denver Mattress.
Madam President, what's that mean for the average American?
It means saving $100 off every $1,000 you spend.
And purple?
With bipartisan support, we've allocated up to $800 off adjustable mattress sets.
And how will the people pay for these so-called savings?
Try 6 years, no interest, and free shipping. Hurry, the extended President's Day super sale at Denver Mattress ends soon.
I'm Chad Young from theeasyhomebuyer.com, Spokane and Coeur d'Alene's easiest way to sell your house fast. If you have a few moments, I hope you'll give me the opportunity to make you an instant cash offer on your home. With theeasyhomebuyer.com, we will buy your house in as-is condition with no repairs, no closing costs, and no commissions. To get your no-obligation cash offer, give us a call or visit us online at theeasyhomebuyer.com.
Pick up the phone to inquire. Call the Easy Home Buyer.
Watch me. Watch me work with precision people skills. Dedicated to serve with a patriot's will. Some said my condition gave me no shot, but an extraordinary place helped me fear not. Duty and honor. That's where I stand. A proud soldier's code, thanks to a skilled surgeon's hand. Watch me. Life-changing orthopedic procedures at Shriners Children's. The most amazing care anywhere.
It's the place we start every day, where we prep, primp, and relax on the weekends. At Northwest Granite, we understand your bathroom is the second most used room in your home, which is why we help you pick out the perfect cabinets, tile backsplash, and countertops to make your bathroom beautiful. At Northwest Granite, we help you design it, we build them, and we will install it so you can enjoy it.
Just kidding, I just want to get your attention. What's going on, Spokane?
Well, our Peter Choi is one of several MCs at the Lunar New Year celebration at the Convention Center today. Thousands of people made their way over there, and they're having a blast. And the good news is, even if you're watching this right now, there's still time that you can make it over there. You can meet Peter. I'm sure he'll beatbox for you, and you can catch the fireworks show at 7 o'clock. And the best part of it is, it's all 100% free. I was just telling Matt that I'd pay Peter to beatbox for, I think that was like the coolest talent ever.
He is the best that I ever heard.
It's unbelievable.
It is unbelievable. So, hey, go check it out. Enjoy some of this beautiful weather. Even if you don't go to the celebration, really, there's a lot going on. You got Restaurant Week starting up here as well this weekend. So things are really nice for this evening. So let's check outside because, oh my goodness, it is beautiful out there. Look at this. We got a beautiful sunset coming up in about an hour or just over an hour. And I tell you what, it's just been an amazing day. Wish tomorrow could be the same, but unfortunately it is at the very least going to be cloudier and windier. And we will likely see some wet weather as well. Now, we did get up to around 50 degrees in Spokane and Coeur d'Alene earlier this afternoon. We're in the upper 40s right now. We're still in the 50s in places like Moses Lake, 56 in Omak. So really going to be a very nice evening for whatever plans you have on this Saturday. We're not going to get all that chilly tonight. Temperatures only down to the upper 30s. And well, that's going to change pretty soon, so don't get used to it. Snow level is going to be about 4,500 feet for the start of the day tomorrow, and then we crash down for a couple of days. We warm back up on Wednesday, and then we crash back down again heading into the end of the week and next weekend. So as you can imagine, that means there's some wild weather stuff that's going to be going on that begins in the mountains tomorrow. Winter storm warnings across many parts of North Idaho and in the Cascades. That will go from Sunday around lunchtime until 10 in the morning on Monday. We're talking about some severe driving conditions because it is going to be very, very windy through this time period tomorrow afternoon through Monday morning. And look at the snow amounts we're expecting: up to 2 feet in Snoqualmie, 30 inches up to on Stevens Pass, and up to 18 inches over Lookout Pass. So if you do have any travel plans over any of these areas, really, by the time we get to lunchtime on Sunday, wrap things up because the conditions are only going to get worse the later we go. Same if you have any plans to catch some of that fresh snow up in the mountains tomorrow. Be very, very careful as you make your drive home. Let's time things out here. And so by the time we get into the afternoon, that's when we're going to start to see those rain chances begin to go up a little bit around Spokane and around Coeur d'Alene. I want to watch what happens here then as we head into the evening. We'll have some rain around St. Mary's, Pullman, Moscow, into the Lewiston area. And you notice this line here. This is the cold front that's causing all of these problems, and you can see that mountain snow. So the winds are going to be a bigger issue, I think, than any rain in Spokane and Coeur d'Alene as we head through the day and the overnight. We'll flip over to snow on the Palouse heading into late Monday night. This is after midnight. Now, by the time we get to Monday morning, most of us are clear, but we'll see snow showers off and on through the day on Monday. As far as winds, you will see a notable increase sustained around 30 miles an hour with those 50-mile-an-hour gusts starting in the mid-afternoon and continuing on through the evening. Temperatures will be in the upper 40s and low 50s, so we're staying away once again from any snow in the valleys and lowlands tomorrow. Monday, however, likely to be a different story. So far, not expecting a ton of accumulation Monday through Tuesday. We'll keep an eye on Wednesday morning. Leap day, going to be messy, messy weather, and then another chance for snow next weekend.
All right, Matt. Hey, thanks for that. Well, the battle over IVF in Alabama. Some lawmakers are now scrambling to protect women and their treatments as many patients are left waiting in limbo. ABC's Zareen Shah is here now with the details.
This morning, the fate of many Alabama families resting in the hands of lawmakers following the state's game-changing Supreme Court ruling stating that frozen embryos are children. Treatments now paused at roughly half of Alabama's fertility clinics. Some families worry they could be held liable for wrongful death when they discard unused frozen embryos, a normal part of the IVF process. And after public outcry, the state's attorney general on Friday saying he has no intention of using the recent Alabama Supreme Court decision as a basis for prosecuting IVF families or providers. And now the state's largest hospital, the University of Alabama, Birmingham, says they cannot find companies able and willing to ship embryos for families who want to move them out of the state to try and have a child amid the uncertainty. About 240,000 Americans use IVF every year to get pregnant. The debate spilling into the presidential election. Former President Trump saying this at a rally yesterday.
We want to make it easier for mothers and fathers to have babies, not harder.
But Trump not taking a side on a solution after the Alabama court ruling. ABC's Rachel Bade pressing his team.
Does he think an embryo is a child?
I will not get ahead of the president on that either. I'll let him speak on that specific moral issue on this front.
Meanwhile, Nikki Haley clarifying her comments about whether she supports the Alabama court ruling.
I didn't say that I agreed with the Alabama ruling. What the question that I was asked is, do I believe an embryo is a baby? I do think that if you look in the definition, an embryo is considered an unborn baby.
President Biden stating that Alabama's ruling is a direct result of the overturning of Roe v. Wade. Families caught in the crosshairs. Sharika Cruz says it took 5 years and multiple rounds of IVF to have her first child. And now she fears she may not be able to have more.
We would love just more, 2, 3, however many that we could have. But right now our only option is IVF, and if that's taken away here in the state of Alabama, we will only get to have our one.
Well, I know as a Cougar alum, Alex, you're riding the high after beating Arizona earlier this week.
Yeah, not too many better feelings than that, pulling off a win against the 4th-ranked team, basically at the wire to pull off the huge upset there. But the job is far from finished, Washington State fans, as the Cougs have another huge road test ahead of them this evening. If they can get past Arizona State, they'll be rewarded with a massive prize come the Pac-12 tournament in Vegas. We'll tell you about it coming up in sports.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Right now with Papa Murphy's, we've got a great deal.
Which means I make more great pizza.
Like our $9.99 XLNY pizza. It's everything you'd expect from a classic New York-style pizza, hot and fresh out of your oven. Order now at papamurphys.com.
This is the Ergo Smart Base from Tempur-Pedic. And it responds to snoring, so you don't have to. So no more nudging your partner or sleeping on the other side of the house. Because the Tempur-Ergo Smart Base actually detects snoring, then automatically adjusts to help reduce it. All night, every night.
Save up to $500 on select Tempur-Pedic adjustable mattress sets and get a $300 gift. Denver Mattress, the easiest way to get the right Tempur-Pedic.
Fred Meyer always gives you more ways to save on top of our lower-than-low prices. And when you download the Fred Meyer app, you can enjoy over $500 in savings every week with digital coupons and earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. With a Boost membership, you'll save even more with double fuel points and free delivery. Discover more ways to save big every day Fred Meyer, fresh for everyone.
As winter's chill settles in, don't let the cold inside your home. Upgrade your home with energy-efficient windows, designed not just for style, but to keep your warmth in and the winter out. Call today to get buy two, get two windows free and 0 down, 0 interest, and 0 payments until 2025. With a variety of styles and colors, our windows are more than an upgrade, they're a statement. So call now for your free in-home estimate. Transform your space this winter with your home improvement company, where it's your home made better.
Looking for a great deal on a John Deere compact tractor? Right now, Pape Machinery is blowing out select model year 2023 inventory at dealer cost. Pick up a brand new John Deere compact tractor for a fraction of the original price. We also have great pricing on hundreds of in-stock implements to customize the tractor of your dreams. Hurry in, this offer won't last long. Stop by a Pape Machinery Ag and Turf store to take advantage today.
Right now with Papa Murphy's, we've got a great deal.
Which means I make more great pizza.
Like our $9.99 XLNY pizza. It's everything you'd expect from a classic New York-style pizza, hot and fresh out of your oven. Order now at papamurphys.com.
Sign up for the 4 News Now Daily Local at KXLY.com.
Well, the Gonzaga Bulldogs already wrapped up the WCC regular season championship a week ago, but they were looking to inch closer to going undefeated in conference play and stay in the hunt for a top 4 seed come Selection Sunday, as that is now just 3 weeks away. Well, they were down visiting Pepperdine earlier today. Early on in the first quarter, Bulldogs with the lead. Kaylin Trong comes up with a steal, dishes to Yvonne Ejim. She finishes with the layup. Bulldogs start the game on a 12-0 run. They would use that momentum to go up at the half, but out of the break, it's a lot of the same. Kaylee Trong from the wing extends the lead to 18 points, and Pepperdine forced to take the timeout there, but the scoring barrage wouldn't stop. It's sister Lynn a few minutes later connecting from deep, and that's the run that would put this game out of reach. But remember, style points, very important in pressing the NCAA tournament committee. In the fourth quarter, it's going to be Brina Maxwell from the wing to make it a 31-point lead. Maxwell finishes with a game-high 18 points. A couple minutes later, Eliza Hollingsworth with a nice pass inside to Destiny Burton, and it's going all Gonzaga's way. Nothing is distracting them, not even the Southern California weather there. They pick up the 75-41 blowout victory. They now sit at 28-2 on the season, as they will return home for one final regular season game against Portland on Wednesday night. Now, less than 48 hours ago, one of the biggest wins in program history for Washington State. They are riding quite the high, to say the least, as they sit atop the Pac-12 standings and closing in on their first NCAA tournament appearance in 16 years. But the rematch against the 4th-ranked Arizona Wildcats down in Tucson wasn't easy, as it took some late-game heroics by Jalen Wells there to lift Washington State to their first season sweep of Arizona in 14 years. With the win, they also improved to 21-6 on the season and are just about locked up in the NCAA tournament. The latest ESPN bracketology has Wazoo as a number 5 seed, and if the wins just keep on coming, Spokane is not out of the realm of possibility for them for the first and second rounds of the tournament. What a huge home court advantage that would be. Cougs are going to be looking to avoid the dreaded trap game as they take on Arizona State this evening. Tip-off coming up in just a few minutes. A win, and they will clinch a bye in the Pac-12 tournament. That is absolutely huge. Now, the Gonzaga Bulldog men, they're coming off a win against Portland on Thursday evening to improve to 21-6 on the season and extend their winning streak to 5 games. But the real test really begins for them right now. They're going to return home for one final game inside the McCarthy Athletic Center tonight to take on Santa Clara, a team that already beat them earlier this year. Zags still need to win now to have a chance at the NCAA tournament for a 26th straight time. Remember, they are right there on the bubble line, according to ESPN. And the Eastern Washington women picked up another big win this afternoon, hanging on to beat Northern Colorado 68-63 to improve to 23-5 on the season and remain in sole possession of first place in the Big Sky. Next up for them is a matchup against Montana in Missoula on Thursday evening. Now, with about 22 days to go until Selection Sunday, what are you most looking forward to over these next 3 weeks, Jordan?
WSU. I mean, that's the story of college basketball right now. They're the Cinderella team that just come out of nowhere, and God, they're exciting to watch.
Yeah, I don't want to get ahead of ourselves, me being a Washington State alum. But, they are going to be that darling pick that people be like, well, talk yourself into a Final Four. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Sure. Arizona State, it's a huge trap game. Got to get past that first.
All right, we're coming back with final weather.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
My French toast sticks are back, starting at $2.50. Now with a sweet new twist, cinnamon sugar churro. Dunk, bite, and savor them any time of day or all day. It's totally up to you. Only for a limited time.
Welcome to Jack in the Box.
$1 million markdown on now at the Tin Roof. They need to make room for new items, so hundreds of items are on sale, some at or below cost. This is the biggest markdown sale they've ever had. Shop now for once-in-a-lifetime deals.
So here it is, Northern Quest's best car ever.
Shotgun.
Anton already called it.
You can play a game of pig for it.
It's your funeral. Fine, but we're playing hippopotamus.
Play daily to win a brand new Mercedes-Benz, only at Northern Quest.
This is not any flooring store. This is Carpet Barn. Unleash the luxury with the newest trends in flooring. Guess what? Carpet Barn has blowout prices that will leave you floored. That's not all. Enjoy free delivery and free quotes to kickstart your home transformation. At Carpet Barn, we're not just selling flooring. We're delivering comfort and style right to your doorstep. Upgrade your space today. You and your floors deserve the best. Carpet Barn, where quality meets affordability.
Are you tired of your old, hard-to-clean bathroom? Transform your bathroom into a modern and efficient space with your home improvement company. Call today to get 30% off and 0 down, 0 interest, and 0 payments until 2025. Imagine a quick and professional installation where your dream bathroom becomes a reality in no time. Your new bathroom is just a call away. Schedule your free in-home estimate today. Your home improvement company, where it's your home made better.
Oh, hey, Jack, going up?
Actually, no, Justine. My famous 2 tacos are still just 99 cents when you order on the Jack app or online. Could you press 6, please? I'm going up. Get my famous 2 tacos for just 99 cents, only on the Jack app or online.
Download the KXLY Plus app on your connected TV.
5 seconds to the gold medal. 4 to the gold medal. This impossible dream comes true.
Goosebumps every time. 44 years ago on this date, the miracle was complete. The 1980 U.S. Olympic hockey team beat Finland to take home the gold medal after beating the greatest team on earth, the Soviet Union.
Right. Your homework tonight, go home and watch Miracle, the greatest sports movie of all time. Get that through your head.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app. See breaking news in your area or have a story idea? Contact 4 News Now.